Welcome to another episode of the Star Spirit Podcast. I'm Dr. Barbara Wallace, your host. I'm delighted to be here with Nana Korantemaa Boafo, the Akamfo who channels Nana Boafo Tigare, the African Angel. I want to also just acknowledge that we are bringing forth African spiritual healing wisdom. This is the wisdom that our ancestors lived by in the communities in which they lived. Before there was destruction and enslavement, this information was never lost. Perhaps it wasn't passed on generation to generation, but we here, with the assistance of the Akamfo, are able to access this African spiritual healing wisdom. We also have the privilege of Nana Boafo Tigare having been given the authorization to talk about the information in the book Celestial Prophecies that was brought forth from Nana A.C. Ketua. So it's called Celestial Prophecies, Ancient Wisdom, channeled from the third quarter of the heavens by Nana A.C. Ketua. Channeled by Nana Korantemaa Boafo. Sorry about that. So let's get started. Nana A.C. talks about reincarnation, as human beings have experiences that are played out again and again with different characters in different circumstances. Akamfo asked Boafo Tigare to explain what Nana A.C. means when she says that reincarnation is a miraculous plan that allows experiences to repeat in new different guises until there is sufficient comprehension to produce evolution to a higher level of being.
Yes. Nana AC is sharing that your soul, the divine creative being that you are, does not end. That the physical person that houses the divine spark of life does age. The physicality for now, through many changes of thousands of years, now the lifespan is shortened and is the physical lifespan that Nana AC is speaking of. It is shortened, and so when the physical character, when the physical part of yourself has been exasperated or terminated, then it goes to rest. The divine spiritual part of yourself, your soul, doesn't need rest like the physical being. It is an aliveness like the divine creative spirit who has created the sun and the moon and the planets and all the galaxies and the worlds. There is no beginning, there is no end. And this is the energy that is taught to bring forth human beings and other life forms that you come to know being here on this planet, in this environment. And so many times, the past lifetimes that you experienced, glimpses of it can be remembered because your memory is designed in many levels, in many areas. So when she says reincarnation, she means that the template of life in the human form is given again, so that the physical body terminates, it has no further use, and it is laid to rest. However, the soul, through many different ways that is in fact a whole course within itself to learn. The divine goes through that process and then claims another physical body in the size of an infant. And that cycle of from infancy, or from the embryo to infancy to toddlerville to teenager to adult, and then the exit is what is referred to time again. You get another time again. So Nana AC is wanting you to acknowledge that the source of creation is in fact magnificent. There's no word to describe except that there's no beginning, no end, that has created all things. And even when the temporary physical body is exhausted, that divine soul, that divine essence of the Creator lives on.
So ultimately, we are to achieve this higher level of being, as if we are going through this cycle, this repetition, so that we have an opportunity to improve. Is that how we should also understand it?
Yes. Not only to improve, but to elevate from low, dense frequency to a much higher frequency. And it is said that there are other enlightened beings that one can become. In other words, the physical place known as Earth is just one domain of existence that the soul is present in. So that when you hear of your higher self, when you hear of angels and angelic beings, when you hear of ascended masters, these souls have evolved or elevated themselves beyond the physical term of life. And in their aliveness now, they are functioning in another frequency realm, in another place of existence.
So as a result of their evolving and improving, they have attained states of enlightenment, ascended master status, so that one becomes free of this, what might be called wheel of reincarnation and coming again and again. Mm-hmm. Okay, Nana AC says that this process of reincarnation or evolution to higher frequencies may be assisted by unseen forces if there is a yearning to improve. Okomfo asked Boafo Tigare to discuss how unseen forces can assist with this evolution to higher frequencies.
Yes. When Nana AC says unseen forces, she is referring to enlightened beings that are not of the physical plane, of which we just spoke about. that the physical plane is not the only plane of existence for life and living beings.
Okay. Nana AC asks us to consider our plan for existence, or to consider what it is that we are yearning for. Are we yearning to improve, for example? Nana AC asks us to consider what we are yearning for, since whatever one searches for, one finds. Nana AC suggests that we yearn to improve what we also accept wherever we are in our own process of evolution. Okomfo asked Boafo Tigare to talk about what the angelic forces and celestial forces want human beings to yearn for. What should we be yearning for?
Yes. Nana AC is suggesting that each person just take a look at yourself and your environment. In what ways can you contribute to the improvement of your environment? Is it the way that you interact with others? Is it the way that you speak with others? Is it the way that you treat other beings that are around you? Nana AC and your ancestors and higher frequency beings want you to take the responsibility for who you are right now and to look at how you can improve your condition of life. Again, that points back to equality, harmony, being non-judgmental, seeking out sameness. These are the first areas that are right here in your immediate grasp to improve. Some people have already moved forward towards looking at the future, at a place of contributing to life if they were not in their physical self. So it starts with you right now, wherever you are, and asking yourself, what can I do? What changes can I make and carry out daily within this presence that I am right now? As you look at yourself, is there anything about you that you would like to improve? Is there anything about you that you would like to aspire to be? And so that each step, each question, each experience that you have becomes a way of changing your life and raising yourself to reach the peak of who you are. And this is what Nana AC wants for everyone. Improve yourself. Think big. Get in the place that you want to feel that is fantastic. It is really up to you.
Beautiful, beautiful. So where you are right now, what is it that has expired in your life? What is it that you will no longer do? How can you improve? What in your environment can you focus upon so that it too might improve? Again, we are just so happy that we've had this opportunity to speak with Nana Boafo Tigare, thanks to the channeling of the Okomfo Nana Korantemaa Boafo. We ask that you subscribe, that you like us, that you shared the video, and that you also comment. What is it that has expired in your life? Put it in the comment section now. And remember, as we end, you can also have your own personal experience of a spiritual reading with Nana Korantemaa Boafo. There are individuals who actually have experiences of receiving readings once a week, twice a month, along with Nana's mentoring and coaching, a very powerful transformative experience. All you have to do is email nana@starspirit.org. Remember that there are links where you can make a contribution to the Asuna Brahdi Shrine. There's a link to where you can purchase the book. Sending you the deepest gratitude and love from the core of my heart. Thank you.